For thousands of years, humanity has built, invented, and engineered wonders that shaped entire civilizations. But the strangest truth about our past isn't how advanced we are today. It's how much we've forgotten across history. Ancient cultures created technologies so precise, so durable, and so impossible for us to replicate that modern scientists are still trying to understand how they were made. These lost techniques challenge everything we think we know about human progress. Because if people thousands of years ago could build things we still can't reproduce, what else have we lost? Today, we're exploring 10 lost technologies we still can't recreate. We begin with a metal that shouldn't exist. But does Wootz steel? Over 2,000 years ago, ancient Indian blacksmiths forged a type of steel so incredibly strong and flexible that its blades could slice through regular iron as if it were wood. These legendary weapons became known as Damascus steel, famous for their wave-like patterns and near-mythical sharpness. But here's the mystery. The exact method for creating Wootz steel was lost around the 18th century. Modern metallurgists can approximate the look, but the original nanostructure, the unique carbon pattern that gave the blades their supernatural strength, remains impossible to replicate. Ancient smiths achieved a level of precision we still can't match. Our next lost technology lies far beneath the snow and ice: Roman concrete. You've seen it in the structures that still stand after 2,000 years: the Pantheon, the Colosseum, harbors that survived centuries of waves and storms. Yet modern concrete crumbles in under 100 years. So what made Roman concrete nearly immortal? Recent studies show it used volcanic ash, seawater, and a unique self-healing process. When cracks formed, minerals in the mixture grew crystals that repaired the structure on their own. But even with today's machinery, we haven't fully replicated the exact chemical composition. Whatever formula the Romans used, it worked too well for us to understand. Moving from concrete to architecture, we arrive at one of the greatest mysteries in engineering history: the construction of the Egyptian pyramids. Not the idea that aliens built them, but the advanced knowledge of stoneworking the Egyptians clearly possessed. Granite blocks weighing over 70 tons were cut with a precision comparable to modern machining. Some walls and sarcophagi are polished so smooth, with angles so perfect, that our best tools today would struggle to recreate them. Even the method the Egyptians used to transport and lift the stones remains uncertain. Rolling them on logs doesn't match the evidence. Sleds require lubrication. We don't fully understand. Ramps large enough would have taken more resources than the pyramids themselves. Somehow, an ancient civilization achieved engineering feats that still surpass our expectations. Our next lost technology may be even stranger. Greek fire, a weapon used by the Byzantine Empire over 1,000 years ago, a liquid flame that burned on water. This terrifying substance was shot from pressurized tubes, sticking to ships and igniting them instantly. Modern scientists believe it was a mixture of petroleum, pine resin, sulfur, and quicklime, but no recipe we've created behaves like the original. Greek fire wasn't just flammable, it was unstoppable. Water made it explode, sand couldn't smother it. And the exact formula was so deeply guarded that it vanished when the empire fell. Today we have napalm and modern incendiaries, yet we still can't recreate this ancient sea fire. From fire we move to light, specifically the Antikythera Mechanism, discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of Greece. Dating back over 2,000 years, this device was a bronze, gear-driven computer capable of predicting eclipses, tracking planetary movements, and even identifying the timing of ancient Olympic Games. Its internal gears were cut with microscopic precision, so advanced that nothing like it appeared again for over 1,000 years. Even with modern scanning and reconstruction, experts still debate how ancient engineers could create such complex mechanisms with the tools available at the time. Some call it the world's oldest computer. Others wonder how many similar devices existed, and how many were lost to time. Next, we arrive in Mesopotamia, where archaeologists uncovered something that shouldn't exist: the Baghdad Battery. a clay jar with copper and iron components that, when filled with acidic liquid, can generate electricity. If this was truly a battery, it predates our modern discovery of electricity by over 1,000 years, but no one knows what it was for. Was it used for electroplating, medical therapy, religious rituals, or something we haven't even considered? What's stranger is that no other devices like it have been found, just a few scattered clues that ancient people understood electricity long before we believed possible. Our next lost technology is a material so strange, many thought it was myth: flexible Roman glass. Known as vitrum flexile, it was said to be a type of glass that could bend without breaking. According to ancient accounts, a craftsman showed it to Emperor Tiberius, who was so terrified of its implications that he ordered the man executed to prevent the material from destabilizing the Roman economy. While historians debate whether the story is entirely true, what's certain is that ancient Rome mastered glass-making techniques we still don't fully understand. Some surviving artifacts show unusual flexibility and strength that modern glass can't easily replicate. Then we travel to the Andes, where the Inca built structures of impossible precision using polygonal masonry. Huge stone blocks fit together so tightly that you can't slide a sheet of paper between them, and they did this without mortar. Some of the stones weigh over 100 tons, yet they interlock in complex, multi-angled shapes that seem almost machine-cut. The stone surfaces show no signs of chiseling, and we still don't know how they were moved, shaped, or lifted. Even today, engineers struggle to replicate these walls with modern tools. And the most incredible part? These structures have survived earthquakes that destroyed modern buildings. Our ninth lost technology is one you can walk past without noticing: Viking Sunstones. According to sagas and recent studies, Vikings navigated the open ocean using crystals, likely Iceland's spar, that could locate the position of the sun even through clouds or fog. These stones refracted polarized light, acting like natural GPS long before the compass existed. Experiments show the technique works, but exactly how Vikings used the stones remains unknown. No written instructions have ever been found. The knowledge simply disappeared. And finally, we arrive at one of history's greatest puzzling mysteries: the Roman dodecahedron, a small 12-faced object made of bronze or stone found across Europe. No one knows what it was used for. Its design is too precise to be decorative. The size varies too much to be a measuring tool. Some believe it helped determine optimal planting times. Others think it was used in astronomy, surveying, religion, or even knitting. But the truth is simple: a Roman technology spread across half a continent, and we have no idea what it did. When you look at all these lost technologies, a pattern emerges. Civilizations rise, innovate, achieve the impossible, and then their knowledge disappears. Wars, plagues, empire collapses, natural disasters, all of them break the chain of human progress. What survives are the mysteries, the things we can't explain, the inventions we still can't replicate. Maybe one day we'll rediscover these lost techniques. Or maybe humanity once knew things we aren't meant to understand again. But every artifact, every ancient material, every impossible structure reminds us of a simple truth: the past wasn't primitive, it was extraordinary.